Hey guys, HDV here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got a ton of new stuff to go over. A new Pokemon Legends EA promotional trailer has dropped. We have new music for Pokemon Legends EA that's also been revealed. And as well as that, a new rumor detailing over 80 returning Pokemon in the Legends EA DLC. A lot of stuff to break down today, so if you're excited for the video, drop a like down below, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, and let's get into the video. So, starting things off, let's go over this brand new Pokemon Legends EA promotional trailer. They are seemingly dropping these like every day at the moment. This one's a little bit different. It's only 15 seconds long, and it's kind of just showing you a day in the life of Lumiose City. So we've got Soul Silver out here tweeting out saying, new fun Pokemon Legends EA promo short, day in the life in Lumiose City. Cannot wait to play this game, even if the way they start our day upsets me. So this is just, like I say, a fun little promotional trailer. You wake up, it says day in the life Lumiose City. You wake up at 9 AM and then you do some rooftop gliding. Little bit crazy way to start the day, but that's apparently what you do in Lumiose City. And then after that, 10:30 AM, you perfectly timed Hydro Pump. So you do a little bit of battling outside, catch some Pokemon. And then at 2:05 PM, you go and grab a bite to eat with Gengar at the cafe. And then after that, at 8:42 PM, the ZA Royale starts and you start battling trainers, sneak up on a trainer there. And then as well as that, at 9 PM, you rise the rank. And then at 9:30 PM, you Mega Evolve. And then at 9:40 PM, you save Lumiose City. So every single day you gotta save Lumiose City apparently. So yeah, I don't think there's any kind of crazy new gameplay here. Maybe this is new footage of the Slowbro fighting a Kadabra. Don't think we've seen that yet. Pretty sure we've seen Gengar. In fact, we might have seen a screenshot of this. I don't think we've seen actual footage of this bit. And then this bit with Digger's bit. I mean, I think it actually all might be brand new gameplay clips, to be fair. That one's definitely not. That's definitely not. That's maybe. I don't know if that's a Rogue Mega Evolution. Did we know that Ampharos was a Rogue Mega Evolution before? I don't know if we knew that. But either way, got some brand new gameplay clips from this promotional trailer. Really cool. Like I said, we're going to be getting these most days now on the build up to the game coming out. It's coming out in less than 2 weeks. So yeah, exciting times. But either way, that is the new gameplay promotional trailer for Pokemon Legends EA. Moving on, we have new information regarding music for Pokemon Legends EA. So we have the Wild Battle music, and then we also have the Pokemon Center music as well. So I'm just going to play this so we can listen to it. I think it's taken from these trailers and stuff, but obviously you might not have really been paying too much attention to the music, because obviously you're paying more attention to all like the brand new gameplay and stuff like that. But either way, this is the Wild Battle music. It's 50 seconds long. We won't listen to all of it, but just so we can get kind of like a good feel of the music. So this is the Wild Battle music in Pokemon Legends EA. So it's about to start. Here we go. It's good, it's banger. It does have that Lumiose City vibe. You can kind of, it's the XY battle music, but it's kind of like a little bit different. You can hear like the battling and stuff in the background. But yeah, it's a good bit of music. It's a good bit of music. So that's the Wild Battle music. And then moving on, we also have the Pokemon Center music as well. So again, the Pokemon Center isn't an actual building that you have to walk through a door. You just kind of like walk into, just to save time really, so it doesn't go to like a black screen every single time. Even though it's only like a 1 or 2 second of wait time, it's better to just kind of like walk in and then heal. But this is the Pokemon Center music for Pokemon Legends EA. By far, the best Pokemon Center music we've ever had. I don't know what's happening in the background. You can hear people battling in the background as well. But this is just, it's just some funky Pokemon Center music, man. I absolutely love it. Yeah, it's good vibes. It's good vibes. But like I say, if you want to listen to the music, it's on Centro's Twitter account. But yeah, I really, really like that music. The Pokemon Center music is really good. I think it is the best music we've had so far for a Pokemon Center. I don't know if that's just because I'm so excited for this game, so everything is good about this game that I'm seeing. But there is the Wild Battle music and also the Pokemon Center music for Pokemon Legends EA. Moving on, we have a couple of other things that you may have missed for Pokemon Legends ZA. So the first one is our first look at Hyper Beam. So this is in the ZA sort of online battle thing. It's a GIF here posted by Centro. They also say, did he just knock out other trainers in PvP? So we've got Malamar here using Hyper Beam. And it did look like it knocked out the trainers. They both do just disappear. Like, you can kind of see here that both the trainers drop to the ground, and then they just disappear. So I think in the ZA, I think in this online thing, you can actually hit other people. So, because they just go. They just like evaporate. So I think you can actually, so I don't know if that's the same kind of thing that happens if your Pokemon gets knocked out and you just teleport back to the start. But it does look like characters can get knocked out in Pokemon Legends EA's like online thing, which I guess makes sense because they can in the game. But they clearly disappear there. You cannot see them anymore. So the Mega Alakazam is still there, but the trainer disappears. So that's going to make online even more interesting because you can knock out trainers as well. From a separate clip as well, it also shows that Malamar can now learn close combat, and I don't think it could before. Contrary obviously isn't in the game, so it's not going to get that boost. But when Pokemon Champions rolls around, if Mega Malamar still has Contrary and then it can get close combat, it's gonna be even more OP because every time you use close combat, you're gonna get a physical attack and physical defense boost. So it's gonna be very, very interesting if that is the case for Pokemon Champions, because obviously all these Mega Evolutions are gonna be available in that game. But yeah, very interesting footage. Players can seemingly get knocked out in the ZA online battles. And yeah, Malamar using Hyper Beam and also can learn close combat as well. So that's just some information that you may not have seen from the Pokemon Legends EA recent trailers. Finishing things off for today's video, we have a big rumor to go over regarding the Mega Evolution DLC, so the Mega Dimension DLC coming to Pokemon Legends EA. They are kind of going over new Mega Evolutions and then like 80 plus returning Pokemon as well. So we're going to break all of that down today. Of course, this was posted on 4chan, so as always, take it with a massive grain of salt. But the game is going to leak very, very soon regardless. But either way, it says Mega Dimensions DLC information. So this was posted on the 25th of September. So straight to the point. For those who don't know, the DLC takes place in an alternate Lumiose City called Hyperspace Lumiose. I like how it says for those who don't know. Like, none of us know. It's not been revealed yet. So pretty much everybody. But yeah, apparently it takes place in an alternate Lumiose City called Hyperspace Lumiose. So apparently those are what the portals kind of lead to when they start opening up around Lumiose. From what I know, it's similar to the Lumiose in the main story, but more technologically advanced. So Team MZ have been called in along with other teams from other realities, including eco-friendly versions of Team Magma and Aqua, which have merged together to form Team Green Life. So Maxie and Archie have started trying to save the world. Maybe that's after the events of Oraz or something, and now they're trying to, I don't know, be really eco-friendly. Only other thing I know is Hooper has been possessed by an unknown force and is summoning legendaries and rogue Mega Evolutions all over the city. And then from the data, I've managed to gather all the returning Pokemon, which totals, 74, sorry, not 80. See the paste bin for the full list. I've labeled the new Mega Evolutions as necessary. Please let me know if I missed any evolutions. I don't know them all by heart, like I'm sure you all do. So we have the paste bin here as well, which apparently details 74 returning Pokemon in the DLC and then all the new Mega Evolutions as well. So again, still take it with a massive grain of salt. Just because it's a paste bin doesn't give it any more validity. It just means this person has spent more time on this. So new Mega Evolutions, apparently Butterfree, Jinx, Sunflora, which is going to become Grass Fire, Lantern, Flygon, Swalot, which is going to be Poison Dark, Luxray, Gliscor, Crocodile, Behem, so that's 10, and then Talonflame, Aegislash, Heliolisk, which is going to be Electric Fire, Crabominable, Toxtricity, Dunsparce, which is going to be Normal Dragon, and a 17th Mega, who I won't spoil for the story's sake, as it's most likely related. So there are 17 new Mega Evolutions in the DLC, which is a pretty good number. And then as well as that, we have 74 returning Pokemon in the Pokemon Legends EA DLC as well. Again, we are expecting returning Pokemon. I don't know how they're going to do it, because obviously Legends EA just takes place in Lumiose City, unless there is, the only thing that I could think of is maybe there's a part of the city that's like under construction, and then once the ZA DLC comes out, you can go in there, and then there's like more wild zones or something. Don't know how that would work for people that don't buy the DLC. Maybe they just can't access it or something. But that's the only way I can see them really adding returning Pokemon. Unless in these dimensions, there's like wild Pokemon that you can go around and catch. But then, like I say, the first Pokemon being Caterpie, it's not really very dangerous of a reality just seeing a Caterpie chilling. But either way, let's go over the returning Pokemon here. So we've got Generation 1. So it's Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, who gets a Mega Evolution, Sandshrew, Sandslash, Zubat, Golbat, which obviously means Crobat returns, but I'm sure that's in the Gen 2 portion. Paris, everybody's favorite Legends Pokemon. Parasect, Meowth, Persian, Farfetch'd, Magnemite, Magneton, Porygon, Goldeen, Seaking, Jinx, who gets a Mega Evolution, which of course does have a scrapped Mega Evolution, and Snorlax. So there are 19 returning Generation 1 Pokemon. So there's going to be most of the Kanto Pokedex, I think, in this game. And then we're moving on to Generation 2. So we have Crobat, we have Chinchou, which apparently gets a Mega Evolution. I assume they meant Lantern there. We have Apom, we have Sunkern, we have Sunflora, which gets a Mega Evolution. We have Girafarig, which I assume that means Farigiraf is back. I don't really know. Dunsparce, we have Gligar, we have Murkrow, Snubbull, Granbull, Porygon 2, and Smoochum. Did they say Porygon in the... Yeah, they did say Porygon in the first, but I was going to say. So there's 14 returning Pokemon from the Johto region. Moving on to Generation 3, we have Poochyena, we have Mightyena, we have Tailo, we have Swellow, we have Nosepass, we've got Gulpin, we've got Swellow, who gets a Mega Evolution, we've got Volbeat, we've got a Lumiose, Trapinch, Vibrava, Flygon, which gets a Mega Evolution as well, and that's 12 returning there. So we've got a decent chunk from the first 3 generations. Moving on to Generation 4, we have Shinx, Luxio, Luxray, who gets a Mega Evolution. We've got Buizel, we've got Floatzel, we've got Munchlax, Ambipom. Again, going to be all the evolutions of the Gen 2 Pokemon and stuff, such as Ambipom for Apom, Honchkrow for Murkrow, Magnezone for Magneton, Gliscor for Gligar, who obviously gets a Mega Evolution apparently, Probopass for Nosepass, and then Porygon Z for Porygon 2. So there's 12 returning Sinnoh Pokemon in the Legends EA DLC. Moving on to Generation 5, we have Roggenrola, we have Boldore, we have Gigalith, we have Dwebble, we have Crustle, we have Sigalith, we have Elgium, we've got Behem, who gets a Mega Evolution, and then we also have Druddigon as well. So we've got 9 Pokemon returning from the Generation 5 games. And then obviously we skip Generation 6 because every Pokemon is returning from Kalos. And then Generation 7, we have we've got Crabrawler, and Crabominable. Don't know why that was so difficult to say. Crabrawler getting a Mega Evolution, apparently, in Pokemon Legends EA. So there's 2 returning from Generation 7. We have 4 Pokemon returning from Generation 8, which is Toxel. We have Toxtricity, which is getting a Mega Evolution. I don't know how they're going to do that, though. I've seen a couple of rumors suggest that Toxtricity is going to get one, but obviously with it having the Amped form and then the other form as well, don't really know how they're going to make that work. Maybe they just both Mega Evolve into the same Pokemon. Otherwise, they'd need 2 separate Mega Evolutions. But I'd assume they just both evolve into the same one. We then have Berserker, and then we also have Sirfetch'd as well, which means that Galarian and Farfetch'd would have to be in the game. But again, I think when Pokemon Home drops in 2026, all the regional forms are going to be available, because with that screenshot of Pokemon Home returning, we did see like Alolan Raichu and stuff. So I assume that that's how we get all the Galarian, Hisuian, Alolan forms, stuff like that. And then for Generation 9, we have Farigiraf, and then we have the Dunsparce, which of course apparently gets a Mega Evolution. So that is totaling 74 returning Pokemon and then 17 brand new Mega Evolutions in the DLC. Obviously, with returning Pokemon, we've had like 100 in a DLC pack. So we got like 100 in the Isle of Armor, 100 in the Crown Tundra, 100 in the Generation 9 DLCs as well. With Legends EA, obviously it's a much smaller Pokedex, it's a much smaller kind of like game in regards to where you can go. So the returning Pokemon are going to be a bit more on the lower side, but I'd still think we'd get at least 100. For a like a $30 DLC pack, I'd expect about 100 returning Pokemon. We might not even get any, to be fair, you never know. They could just drop like loads of new Mega Evolutions. But either way, that's a rumor. Like I say, take it with a massive grain of salt. There's no confirmation or legitimacy behind this. It is just literally a rumor on 4chan regarding the returning Pokemon. But that is going to be where we end today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do drop a like down below. Just trying to hit 500 likes. It does really help out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we covered in today's video. What are your thoughts on this rumor here? Do you think it is legit or not? What are your thoughts on the potential of trainers evaporating during these battles online? I think it's going to be very interesting. What are your thoughts on the music for Legends EA and then the new promotional trailer as well? But yeah, that's everything from me. Like I say, subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.